What is up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Don't forget, if you like the videos, make sure you subscribe, give the videos a like and leave a comment. So yeah, welcome back to the channel on this lovely day. So we are heading down to the garage. I just want to clean the Civic out, sort out the leak that was on the floor in the Civic. So I just want to get down, pull up the carpet. I have a sponge there. I'm going to clean it all up because the radiator for the inner heater, it's the heat up the air so the air is warm coming into the cab, that was burst, so it leaked all over the floor. So now I'm just heading down to the garage. I'm going to get everything out of Civic as it is. 99% complete. I want to take everything out of the boot, everything out of the back of the car, everything that's on the seats and stuff, and give it a good clean inside, and then maybe use the hoover, because the hoover I have down there is a wet vac. So I'm just going to get the car hoovered out and tidied up, and then Reaper's going to come down and wash the car because he said he doesn't want any more scratches getting in the car, because he did scratch the front of my car. But no biggie, it can be fixed easily. I'm going to tighten up the bumpers, tighten up anything else, and then I'm going to fit my side skirts. I did pick up a new drill because my other one just stopped working. I don't know why, but got this for a bargain. It was more than half price. It was like €43. Comes with no battery though, but I have two batteries, one for the impactor, one for the drill, and you get this for €10 with it as well. So happy days. Gonna head down, get the side skirts on as well, tighten up everything, tighten up all the bumpers, and get the car completely finished. Now waiting I turn on these turbo lights and show you what Aaron's been up to. Kaboom! The vanette is primed, and so is most of the CRX. Quarter panel looks mint. He did do a few other bits and pieces up the front and on the other side, but the main one is the vanette. How cool does that look? Looks really good. Minty fresh. Minty. Still a lot of work to do, still a lot of sanding and blocking. He said he wants to prime it a little bit more, so he's going to block down the whole van, find any other little repairs that needs to be done, and then prime again, and then get ready for paint. There is a little bump there, as you can see, so bits like that are going to be sanded down, fixed, and then primed again and get ready for paint. Same for the CRX. It's all prepped for paint. This needs to be rubbed down. It actually looks perfect. There's no blemishes. I've been looking at it for a minute and there are no blemishes in it. It looks really good. So that just needs to be blocked down, sanded around the edges, and prepared for paint. So I'm just going to move on what we're doing with the Civic. The tyres are still up, so maybe it just needed to go on a drive. I did bring it on a quick spin, but there's a load of bits and pieces that I need to tighten up on the car. So we're going to start off with the bumpers and stuff, get my side skirts down, get them on with the new drill that I had to get. Don't know why. I'm going to bring that other one back, get them to look at it. Maybe the brushes are just gone in it, I've no idea. But we want to get the side skirts on. I want to replace all the bulbs in the gauge clusters, the clocks in the car. They're very dull when you turn the lights on. It's just darkness. So I just want to get a few bits and pieces sorted. All the interior where it leaked is, I did have all the carpet up. It's still wet, so I do have cloths and stuff there that I can use on that. And I'm just going to clean the car out and have it nice and tidy. So I just went to Halfords and just picked up a few bulbs. Hopefully they fit. I checked online and it said 286, so I just got a few of them. Also got Aaron some new little battery terminals, as the battery he does have are small terminals. So I'm just going to make short work, get my clocks out and replace a few bulbs. I'm going to show you a before of what the clocks look like, but for that I just need to turn off these lights, and I'm going to turn off the main lights, and you can have a look at the clocks in the dark. So this is all I can see. It's literally darkness. There's like two lights working there and that's it. So I'm just going to get it a bit better. Gotta suck up all the wetness out of this with the wet vac and try and get it as dry as I can. May as well do the seats, make them nice and clean. Just give her a light dust off. Now, that was just a quick wipe. It will be cleaned with a power washer next time. That all took a bit longer than I thought it would have, so I'm going to head off and come back down tomorrow. That wheel is flat, well, nearly flat, so that one's not holding air, but the rest of them are. And then tomorrow I'll get the side skirts on and the car fully done. What is up, everybody? Truth be told, it is a few days later. I had to bail the other night, had work early that morning, didn't even realise what time it was mad late. But we are back down. I'm going to fit the side skirts hopefully, pump up all the wheels and tighten up all the bumpers. That's one EK side skirt on. Look really good. I just need to obviously take this screw out and push it in slightly, as it is showing a little bit of a gap, but I did take that out, push it in, and it does push in a bit, so I won't be using this screw hole. I will have to drill a self-tapper further over this side, but it does look tidy. I do love the EK side skirt because of the way it lips out at the back. As you can see, it's really cool. Looks good from this angle, especially with the front and rear lip. Looks really cool. So I'm just going to let it down and hop over to the other side and then do the bumpers. Now that's both sides done, EK skirts are on. They will be getting painted. I just wanted to fit them, make sure that they fit good before I painted. There was no point in painting them and then trying to fit them and they're all wrong. So they are on the car. They will be getting painted. Not anytime soon. I just want to drive the car. I'm getting the car ready for the NCT so I can drive the car because it's insured. It's just out of tax, so I'm just going to re-tax it for the 3 months and then I can drive the car. So next thing on the list is the bumpers. The bumpers are just a bit loose. I'm going to put new bolts, nuts and washers on the bumpers and tighten them up as best I can. All bumpers are tight, side skirts are on, everything in the engine bay is sorted. I tidied up all the wires down here. As you can see, that wire has gone down under the inlet. All these wires are tied up, so everything is working. I do need to run the car up to temp. The temp gauge still isn't working, so I'm thinking there's a fault with a wire. It's not wired up wrong. It's all wired up to the temp sender unit that I got off Stephen. So maybe I'll just wire up a temp gauge just to make sure it's working, because I did drive it and it is VTECing when it's warm, but maybe the gauge is faulty, maybe the wire is faulty, we don't know. But I will be hooking up a separate temperature gauge just in case, because the last thing you want is the car overheating. I do have the interior cool air on just on the floors because I did suck up most of the coolant that was inside with the wet vac. It's still a little bit wet, but it doesn't smell as bad as it used to. So let's just start the car on the button. So as you can hear, it is loud. I do need a silencer, but it does sound throaty. And I am going to get a new filter, as that one is way too close to that manifold, the heat. Yeah. So what I want to do is get a filter that comes out and goes down into this lovely open space. That will get loads of cold air down there. So that's all I can do for now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come down another day when Reaper is here. Just knock the car off for a minute. It's really loud. I was just shouting and shouting. So I'm just going to turn on the blaster lights. Kaboom! So much better in that light. So I'm going to wait until Reaper's free, get him down, wash the car and give it a quick polish. Then I'll take the skirts off, get Aaron to paint them, put them back on, and then I have to bring the car for a tracking and alignment. Get the headlights aligned as well to make sure that they're all ready for the NCT. But it's been an amazing build. It's been amazing fun to build the car, put the engine in, learned a lot of new things. I didn't know everything and what to do, but I have friends along the way, thanks to Stephen in Iconic Motorsports, or Iconic Autos. I'll put his link in the description and on the screen here. Amazing parts, amazing dude, full of knowledge about the K series swaps, and I definitely will be doing another one. Maybe not in a Civic, maybe in something silly, rear wheel drive, front wheel drive, I don't know, 4-wheel drive, but the next build will be one of these engines, but the K24A, and we will be turbo. Maybe turbo rear wheel drive would be awesome. So yeah, make sure you're subscribed and watching for that build coming up in the next few months. Once the Mini is sold, I'm thinking about cancelling the raffle because it's just not going anywhere. There's only 50 tickets sold out of 150, so I'll just cancel that, send everyone their money back and sell the car and use the funds from that for the next build. So next time on this video, I'm gonna get Reaper down, we'll wash the car. I need to get a new windscreen as this one is cracked. I don't know if there's any fixing it, but it's a pretty big crack. See if you can see it on the camera. You can just about see it on the camera, but it's going from right here all the way up to here. I'll see if I can outline it with my finger and see if you can see it. Yeah, you can just see it in the camera there, going all the way down. It's a really big crack, and that will fail the NCT. That's the only thing that I think it can fail on, because everything on this car is new. I do have to put a few split pins in stuff. So yeah guys, keep watching. The car is going to get a good wash and a polish, and it's going to look good, and I'll bring you on a proper drive. Before I left, I wanted to run the car up to temp just to make sure that the fan is working, and it's working. As you can see, the blue light, I didn't press it, it comes on its own. It just went off, so the light in here should be off. As you can see, that light is off. If I press it, it turns the fan on. If I turn it off, the fan goes off. So we just wait until the fan turns on again. As you can see, my temp gauge is not working. The fan will turn on in maybe in a minute or two, I don't know, but yeah, it's working, so I'm happy. So it is getting up to temperature. The fan is kicking in. So yeah, there you go, fan is on again, blue light is on. So that's what happens when the fan comes on, and the light will go off when the fan turns off. I think the fan runs for about 15 or 20 seconds. So we'll just chill here for a second, see when she turns off. There we go, and that's the fan off. Happy days. So yeah, see you when we're washing the car and getting on a drive.